What's up guys, Sammy here, and today I'm excited to give you guys a first look and unboxing of Apple's new flagship device, the iPhone 6s Plus. Alright, to start off with this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'll be doing lots of videos including a 4K video / image quality test and iPhone 6s Plus case reviews. But without further ado, let's jump into the unboxing of this video. So looking at the top of the box, here we notice that we have a picture of the iPhone 6s Plus Space Gray Edition, and on the sides it simply says iPhone 6s Plus with the Apple logo on the top and bottom. On the back of the box it just has some serial information and the storage size of the iPhone. So turning the box over, we're going to slice the plastic at the top of the box, and at this point we should be able to just unwrap the rest fairly easily. So we'll go ahead and open it. So lifting up the top of the box, here we can see that we have the iPhone 6s Plus 128GB Space Gray Edition. As you can see, we have a very similar looking iPhone to the last generation, but a big change here is its 7000 series aluminium, which is going to add strength to the overall device. We also have that massive 5.5-inch Retina HD display. One thing here though I'll mention is that you can use Apple's reachability feature, where you can press with 2 light presses on the home button to switch to that mode. On the back of the iPhone 6s Plus, we still have that slightly raised camera, which may wobble the phone a little bit if you have your iPhone faced on its back on, say, a table. However, if you are going to be using a case, you shouldn't notice this anyways. As you can see, we're going to lift this top tab here, and this should reveal the envelope containing all of the basics to get you started, like the infamous Apple stickers, a product info guide, and a brief guide of where all the buttons and switches are on the iPhone. As you can see here, the ringer / silent toggle and volume buttons are on the normal left side of the iPhone. We have the sleep / power button and SIM card tray on the right as well, and the home button with the all new 2nd generation Touch ID, which will supposedly allow for faster recognition. Moving on to the bottom of the iPhone, we have the 3.5mm headphone port, followed by the microphone. Then we have the lightning connector port, and finally we also have a speaker grill. So putting the phone again to the side, let's take a look at the rest of the included accessories in the box. So starting at the top, we have Apple's EarPod headphones, followed by the charging adapter, and last but not least we have an included lightning to USB cable for charging as well as data transfer. So moving back to the iPhone 6s Plus, let's peel off that plastic, which is indicated by the tab at the bottom. Once we've done that, we will now boot and set up the iPhone for the first time. During the setup, it'll ask you what sort of displayed zoom you would like to use. You can choose the standard or a zoomed view, and it'll give you examples in different apps. I'm going to stick with the standard view for now, so let's go ahead and tap next and tap on get started to get us to the home screen. As you can see, that 5.5-inch Retina HD display looks really fantastic, and you also have the option of displaying the phone in landscape mode, and this is one of those features that was exclusively for the iPhone 6 Plus and now for the iPhone 6s Plus. It really looks great and allows for dual pane apps, which is really useful for multitasking in iOS 9. One of the features that tends to make headlines here is improvements to the phone's camera, and it certainly does impress here. We now have a rear 12-megapixel camera with hardware optical stabilization. The rear-facing camera also now shoots 4K videos, which is a big feature that I'm looking forward to. And for the increased quality, however, it will hit storage-wise, so be sure to have at least the 64GB model for this option. We also have an improved 5-megapixel FaceTime HT camera with software flash mode, which in my opinion is something that has been long overdue with many smartphone makers. Along with improvements to the cameras, we also now have a new option called Live Photos, which allows a 1.5 seconds on the start and the end of a photo and gives you an impression of that moment when you took the photo. It also includes audio, so it's like a video in that sense. Another thing here that I want to mention is Apple's new 3D Touch feature, which allows the display to recognize the force of how hard you press on the display. And this is useful by allowing you to do quick actions. For example, force touching on the Maps icon will show you a selection of options, or another example with the camera app allowing you to take a quick selfie, record a video, and more. We also have something Apple is calling Peek and Pop, which lets you preview all types of content without actually having to open it. With a light press, you can peek on an article link, for example, and when you want to actually open it, press a little harder to pop into it. Finally, we have a bit of a spec boost this time around. We have the all-new A9 chip, which should offer up to 70% faster on the CPU and up to 90% faster on the GPU. We also get an embedded M9 Motion coprocessor. Also checking out Geekbench Free, we now have 2GB of RAM, which is a big improvement. And last but not least, we have new faster LTE for up to 300 megabits per second and Wi-Fi for speeds of up to 866 megabits per second. So that's going to wrap it up pretty much for this unboxing and first look of the all new iPhone 6s Plus. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button below and subscribe for more content coming up soon on the iPhone 6s Plus, as well as a full review. But that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!